This is going to be a quick video about success. When people are like, let me make sure this light's off. People are like, how'd you this? How'd you get that? What do you do? You know, how do you get cars? How do you get a couple bucks to feed yourself? Man, you know, I just happen to like cars. It's not, you know, I'm trying to show off. I'm not trying to be cool. You guys might hate cars. You know, this is just my beater. This is my beater with a heater. I actually got this car for $200, you guys. And that's another big part of success, of how to be successful, is you find other man's junk. You know, still got my window tape shut because I haven't gotten a door regulator yet. They're $100. But, you know, even when they see me in this, they don't laugh because it ain't, you know, it ain't that critical. It's a nice little car. It's fast. It's not. It's nothing like this with the 400 in it. And I mean, it's stroked and built and MSD'd and hollied and pro fuel railed and Mallory distributed and matching 11mm wires with bent boots. And you know, a part of success I wanted to get on today was dedication. You have to be dedicated. Now, this car sat out here all winter, a $20,000+ hot rod with big time money into the top and bottom, frame off resto, just like you bought it off the showroom floor, brand new top. There's a couple little things on it that are not seemly, like this, how that's on top, but then those are on the bottom on either side, which shows that that was warped heavily. But no, man, you know, other things. A hater came by and stabbed this tire so that you couldn't move the car. That's an old school trick, and then they could come back and steal the rims. So, you know, if you're immobile, which this was at that point, because it had a cracked flywheel. Now, I took the flywheel out. That was on one of my earlier videos. And here's the other guy right here. And this is why it had to come out. You see, crack on the main structure. Not only that, but the teeth were egged out and it wasn't shimmed properly. So whoever built this motor, look at those. That's where your starter smashes into your flywheel. Not cool. The real way to shim one of those starters, let me get this out of my face. The real way to shim one of those starters is to take a hook tool. My Snap-on hook tool, but there's AmPro versions of those little hook tools. The smallest one you can find. You reach inside the starter while it's installed on your back, and you go underneath there and you pull it forward and you eyeball it to make sure that that it lines up to the teeth properly. They should mesh 50-50. They shouldn't be 60-40, being closer, and they shouldn't be 70-30, being farther. They should just mesh. I wish I could show you, you know, just perfectly. You don't want no binding down there on your flywheel. So, yeah, man, I mean, you know, even getting a decent hood for this car was a chore. You know, it's got the super extra giant truck radiator in it, which is awesome. That's what's cool about these old cars. If I drove this car back in 1970, let's say, and it was already a little bit old, well, let's say 72, when this car was a little old, 73, 75. If I was ambling around in 75 with my hot rod, which didn't have a 400 BTW, and, well, custom emblems, that's so that everyone knows I got 22s, duh. It's supposed to say 22 in, right? 22 in. See? So, and I hate the green in the interior too, but it is custom tucked and dipped interior, so I ain't mad. The headliner, everything done. The plastic. So, yeah, dedication. Back to being successful. You have to be dedicated, man. I came out here when it was freezing below zero, went under there, pulled that tranny, shot you guys a video of that stuff. I've been under my back on there 4 times, 5 times, if you can imagine. And pretty soon this car is going to set down. We'll take this tire off, that passenger front tire, which isn't that one. Actually, I was just looking at that one. It's this tire that they iced out with a stab wound. But I'm pretty sure this car would drive well with it on there still like that. So we'll get this tire off, get it aired up, jack up the back. Love them old school water pumps, man. It's so easy to rebuild. You just slap a new bearing in yourself, make a gasket yourself out of the yellow legal pad. Use the brown part in the back. That's perfect gasket material. You soak each side with anything you want. You can put Copper Plus, RTV, Permatex, whatever you want. You can. Gaskets are the easiest things to make. But yeah, that's about it, man. except the fact that I still have to tell you guys about dedication. So, you know, you still have to drive that junky car right there. You still have to listen to everybody talk smack about why this or that is sitting and why this and that ain't done and why you didn't fix this or that. Because everything gets done in its own time space. And the quicker you're motivated to do that thing that your mind is set on, the faster the result. So in this case, I've been back out here every day. I was here yesterday all day, didn't make any video about it. Today I'm back out here again, and I really want to address this. This bugs me so much, you guys. Anyone that really knows me knows that I'll have to take that bumper apart and redo the whole thing, because I'm not having that. But and I want to paint that booster and get that brake master chromed, and I want to take care of this box, and I gotta definitely do something about that. I'm gonna go modern. I'll poach one from the wrecking yard that my best friend owns, Burnham Auto Salvage, and my mentor. And that's another thing about success. You got to have mentors. You have to have connected mentors, people that can help you move and breathe. So dedication, mentors, what else? You got to save all your money. You have to save, live like a bum. If I know I have a 20G something to get, then I promise you I'm eating ramen noodles. I'm not out eating steaks. I could have 12 grand in my pocket and be saving towards 20 and living like a bum, worse than a panhandler. So anybody that wanted to see the back of this car can. Pretty straightforward. Like I said, it's got deuces all the way around it, and that's better than dubs. Deuces are better than dubs. Yep, pretty straight. That's all I can tell you. You guys have a good one. This is Mike Black signing off.